Long before wedding cakes and champagne toasts, before white dresses and diamond rings became the symbols of marriage, there was honey. In the quiet folds of ancient European tradition, honey held a sacred role in the union of two lives. It was not simply a sweet offering, it was the golden thread that wove through the very fabric of matrimony. The term honeymoon itself, now synonymous with romantic getaways, has roots that are far older and richer in meaning than most realize. It comes from a time when newlyweds would drink mead, a fermented wine made from honey, every day for one full moon cycle following their wedding. This was not merely celebration. It was believed to bring fertility, happiness, and the sweet beginnings of a fruitful life together. Mead was considered magical, a drink that could stir passion and awaken the body's creative forces. In some cultures, it was even believed to have been gifted by the gods, a divine elixir brewed from nature's most sacred ingredient. For the ancient Celts and Norse, honey was more than sustenance. It was a blessing, a symbol of life's abundance and the fertility of the land itself. Newlyweds were encouraged to consume mead to encourage conception and ensure the prosperity of the household. It was a ritual soaked in symbolism, where the sweetness of honey mirrored the sweetness of love, and the cycle of the moon reflected the cycle of life. What's fascinating is how this age-old tradition aligns so beautifully with modern science. Today, we understand that honey is not just a romantic relic, but a powerhouse of nutrients that can, in fact, support reproductive health and vitality. Rich in natural sugars, vitamins like B-complex, and essential minerals such as zinc and selenium, honey supports hormonal balance and energy levels. But perhaps most importantly, it is packed with antioxidants, flavonoids, and phenolic acids that protect the body from oxidative stress. These compounds are particularly important in reproductive health, as they help protect the delicate cells of the reproductive system from damage, enhance blood flow, and support the endocrine system, which governs hormonal function. Honey's gentle, nourishing nature makes it a perfect symbol for beginnings. It doesn't shock the system with harsh stimulation, nor does it carry the toxic burdens of processed sweets. Instead, it strengthens and supports, quietly nurturing vitality from within. Some studies even suggest that honey can influence libido, partly due to its ability to increase nitric oxide levels in the blood, a molecule that improves circulation and can enhance arousal. It's easy to imagine why ancient people would see it as a fertility aid. Even without microscopes or laboratories, they knew that honey stirred the spirit and the body in ways that felt essential to love and life. Beyond biology, there's an emotional resonance to honey that science may never fully measure. Its taste is comforting, its texture indulgent, its color radiant, all things that reflect the emotional richness of intimacy and union. Sharing honey, whether in a goblet of mead or a spoon over breakfast, is an act that feels inherently warm and human. It carries an echo of those ancient nights when couples toasted the moon and each other, believing with full hearts that this golden drink would sweeten their days and bless their future. In this way, honey remains a timeless gift. While our weddings may no longer be followed by a literal month of mead, the spirit of that tradition lingers. We still reach for honey when we want to soothe, when we want to celebrate, when we want to express love in its most natural form. It is a food that remembers. It remembers rituals carved in stone, poems whispered to the stars, and toasts made under candlelight. And in its remembering, it invites us to slow down, to savor, to connect, not just with one another, but with the long, sweet history that brought us here. So when we think of the honeymoon, let it not be just a vacation, but a return to something pure and golden, something ancient and ever new. Let it be a sip of honeyed wine under a rising moon, a taste of love that, like honey itself, never spoils.